Hi everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I have another delicious dinner recipe for you. I'll be making my creamy prosciutto pasta, or as I like to call it, my creamy spring pasta, because the flavors here are so refreshing, very light and creamy. I'm going to add lots of prosciutto, asparagus, sweet peas, mix that all in with a simple white sauce and some fun pasta. Now if you're not a fan of prosciutto, you can also make this pasta with cubed chicken. Just saute it along with the shallots and garlic. Let me show you how to make this delicious dish. First, I'm going to make my cheesy white sauce. I'm going to use a simple roux base for this sauce. It's 2 tablespoons butter and 2 tablespoons of flour. Drop the butter in and let it melt in the pan. And to the melted butter, I'll add in 2 tablespoons of flour and whisk that in. I'm going to let this cook for a few minutes. I'm going to add in 2 cups of milk. Add a little bit at a time. Give it a good whisk after each addition. I'll let that cook until it thickens, and then add more. And each time you want to whisk it until it's completely smooth. And once you've added all the milk, just let that cook away on medium heat and add in a sprinkle of paprika. I'm using smoked paprika, a little bit of ground black pepper, and a pinch of salt. And for the final ingredient, 1.5 cups of grated mozzarella cheese. Just going to whisk that in and keep cooking this over medium heat until that cheese is completely melted and you have a smooth and creamy sauce. I'm going to cover this with my lid, remove it from heat, just keep it warm on my back burner, and we'll get started on the rest of our ingredients. Next, preheat a large frying pan and add a little drizzle of olive oil into there. I'm going to saute 2 large shallots that I've diced. Just drop them into the pan. And 3 minced garlic cloves. Saute this mixture for a few minutes and then add in some chopped asparagus. I'm using 1 small bunch. Season this with 1 teaspoon of salt, a little bit of dried basil, dried thyme, and ground black pepper. Saute this mixture for a few minutes until the shallots are translucent. And next I'm going to add in about a cup of white cooking wine, and this one has a little bit of lemon. You can also use regular white wine and add just a squeeze of lemon juice. You want a touch of that acidity to make this dish really refreshing. And just let that cook down for about 5 to 7 minutes. This smells absolutely delicious. Time to add in our white sauce. And then add in 1/2 pound of cooked pasta. Toss that all together. Add in a cup of sweet peas. I used frozen ones and I just thawed them in some hot water. Toss those in as well. And we still have one more very important ingredient to add, and that's our prosciutto. I've just stacked about 7 slices of prosciutto. You can take a sharp knife and cut the prosciutto into thin strips. Add the prosciutto on top, and this dish is ready to be enjoyed. And check out how creamy and cheesy this pasta is. I'm gonna grab a little bit of everything, some prosciutto, asparagus. And just the aroma of this dish is mouth-watering. Time to dig in and enjoy this. This creamy prosciutto pasta is incredibly delicious. Absolutely perfect spring pasta recipe. It's just so light and creamy. I love the little bit of that lemon flavor coming through from the lemon cooking wine. Highly recommend adding it, or adding just even a squeeze of fresh lemon juice transforms this dish into something else. You're going to love the little salty bits of prosciutto, crunchy asparagus, and just overall absolutely amazing. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video recipe. Head down into my video description box to get the link for the full recipe on my website. Hope you guys enjoyed this recipe when you make it at home, and I'll see you next time.